Yeah, in some ways. The previous two outings here in Dallas weren't great, but I knew I still had time to get my curveball, my all speed a little bit better. Today's today is the best my curveball's been, so that's a plus for me. That's my bread and butter, and I threw a lot today. I'm not the same pitcher without my curveball, so obviously you saw that in the first two outings. But today it was a lot better. Yes, overall, much better step in the right direction.
What do you need to be major league ready for the start of the season?
What was the start of that question?
What do you need to be major league ready? What do you have? What's left to put together to be ready for a regular season start?
The stuff I had today was ready. That's good enough. I had a plus curveball today. Like I said, that first question, I'm not myself without it. Today I had it. It felt good this previous week in my bullpen and some side work, and it showed its face today. I like where it's headed. I'm glad it's back. But one more outing before the season.
Anybody else? Devin?
At what point in time did you start thinking about the no-hitter?
No hitter. How long was it?
The first four.
First four innings.
Yeah.
There's a lot of traffic early on. I mean, not a lot, but I mean, there was an error or two. Maybe I walked two or so. I mean, it didn't have the feeling of a no hitter. I kind of realized it after that little dribbler off Solak. I felt like I got him on really two really good curveballs, and I had him another curveball a little bit lower than those two, and I thought I would have had him sitting in the dugout, and I threw it middle, and then he dribbled it down the third base line, and I looked up, and that was the first one. I guess that was the fifth, huh? So,
Yeah.
no, wasn't in my mind.
No problem. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
John?
Hey, Jordan, did the ballpark feel like it played any different to you with the roof open tonight?
I don't mean this in a arrogant way, but they didn't put any balls out deep in the air, like out. My first two outings, I would have gave you a good description if I would have give up the same hits my first two outings today. But since my first two outings were with the roof closed, and today, I had more ground balls, more strikeouts today. There wasn't many fly balls.
Does it continue to feel like a pretty good pitcher's park to you?
I think overall, yeah, I think so. I think just the biggest thing, you see guys taking BP. I've been watching guys, professional major league hitters take BP for 10 years or so or less, a little bit shy of that maybe. But, it's a little deeper. It's a little – the ball is not going as far as to what I'm accustomed now.
Thanks, Jordan.
Yep, thank you.
Anybody else? Devin?
Hey, Jordan, have you had any issues with any of the on-the-mound protocols, like not licking your fingers, not going in your mouth? I mean, are you catching yourself doing any of that and trying to stop yourself?
I need to sit down and read the protocols, if we're being honest. I don't know 'em. I don't go to my mouth often. That's never been a problem of mine. I'm not sure the other thing you said besides going to the mouth. I think I'm pretty clean. I'm not one of the questionable ones up there. I know a lot of guys like to go to the mouth every pitch or try to find some sweat, but no. But I do need to be safe and read those things.
I mean, it's not something that's constant. Like, I was wondering if it was something that's constantly on your mind, and it doesn't sound like for you it is. That you're having to think too much before you pitch.
No one's brought up those rules to me. I don't think they think it's a problem. But thanks for a heads up. I'll have to look into it.
No, I didn't see anything. I was just curious, like, if that's like something that a guy is thinking about right now.
I have not heard discussion or that brought up around our clubhouse. I It might be something that shows its face at the start of the season, but right now that's not on our minds. No.
You don't feel like you said you don't feel like you need a bunch of sweat, so you don't care about, I guess pitchers can carry a wet rag to the mound in their back pocket this year. You're not planning on
Yeah, I guess I saw a tweet or something about a wet rag. No, I won't have one in my back pocket.
Okay, because Miner said it would give him swamp butt, and there wasn't any way.
No.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's why I wear sleeves. That's why one of the reasons I wear sleeves.
Thank you, sir.
Anything else? Levi.
Sorry, this is kind of a silly question, but I expected it to be hotter when they pulled the roof off of this thing. It was really hot in the parking lot. How was it on the field? Did it feel like shaded and cool, or was it pretty hot out there?
It wasn't bad. I think they might have some air conditioning in the dugouts, but the hottest I got today was warming up in the bullpen at that hour. I guess it would be about 5:45 to 6 o'clock. The sun's beaming on that bullpen. That was the hottest I got. But walking in from the bullpen, everything else is covered in shade at that time. So that was my worst. That was the hottest I got at that moment. I didn't think about it much after that, no.